Before we start tonight, I would ask all of you in this auditorium, please stand up. As most of you know, the Pee Wee Football League lost a valuable member last October, Coach Billy Lockerbie. Billy was a coach for the Packers for 9 years and taught kids the game of football correctly. Billy touched many young men and women's lives. We will never forget what Coach Billy brought to these kids each and every Sunday. Billy leaves behind his wife Jessica, his son Grady, daughter Delaney, his parents, and 4 sisters, Beth, Amy, Laura, and Kayla, as well as many other family members and friends. Please remove your caps as we have a moment of silence for Coach Billy. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, before I start tonight, I have Commissioner Jeff Potter and Assistant Commissioner Matthew Gendron to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. For me, that's the last moment of silence we're going to do for Bill Lockerbie. He would be out here talking. He would be talking football, baseball, you name it. Badminton, we're talking about it. So from now on, when you think of Bill Lockerbie, think of sports, remember what he did for it, and let's talk about it. The other thing I'd like to do, this is my first year as commissioner, and all those probably 15 to 17 years that Ed's been doing this, I've never heard the commissioner stand up and thank Ed Banquet for all of his service. So can we get a round of applause for that? So this season, Matt and I reach out to Ed, begging him to let us do stuff, and he's just kind of waves us off. He's got it. He's got it all under control. He makes this league happen. I just get to stand up here and pretend I'm in charge. But Ed does an amazing job, and I want to thank Matt Gendron for all he did, because anytime I say I need to get, Matt's already got it. So thank you, Matt. That's all I have to say. I'm going to let Ed take over.
Thank you. We invited a gentleman here tonight, but I'm not sure if he made it. Mr. Bushway, are you in the house? Well, the reason we invited Harold is 54 years ago, he was up here doing what Jeff and I are doing after completion of the first year of Pee Wee football back in 1968. Now Harold still comes up to games on Sunday. He still eats from the concession stand. And I would hope, once you know who Harold is, you thank him for inventing this league back in the fall of '67, so 1968, first year of Pee Wee football was invented, and 54 years later, this is what it looks like. So thank Harold for that. I'd like to thank immensely 4 special donors in particular and present them with plaques. And the plaque basically reads, "In recognition for supporting and sponsoring our league, Connecticut Valley Pee Wee Football League." The first one is to Mr. Sean Perry, President of We Are Hope, for a generous $5,000 donation. Mr. Perry. I would ask if you have cameras, please take pictures. Next award is to Great River Hydro, which will be represented by Tony Porter and Scoot Haskell for their generous donation of over $4,000. Next award is to the Leaside family for what they've done for this league since the beginning of time, and what they continue to do is beyond recognition. Leaside. And the last award is to the George A. Dascom Trust Fund, who has supported this community for many years, which a lot of people have no idea what that is, but they have given out well over hundreds of thousands of dollars to better our community, and we thank you. I would ask Mike Leaside, who's on the board, to represent us. Okay, we got a lot of thank yous, so let's start. Richie Sinergia Sarah from Athens for supplying us with pizza every week. To Adam Stradling, who lives in Puerto Rico, but sent us a check for $2,000. Thank you, Adam. To the rescue dogs who did concessions at 2 Purple Dog games, but gave us back over $1,500. Thank you. And to Gideon Toussaint of Mountainside Builders for donating over $5,000 for pictures so everyone in the league could have them, with photographer Tammy Kendall. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Stradlin from local TV, who films the games every week and puts them on Facebook for all to see. Thank you. We'd like to thank all the vendors that purchase ads in our program book. Every year, this is a great fundraiser. This year, we raised over $3,500. And a big thank you to Mike Gann from Keene, New Hampshire, who set this all up for free. Thanks, Mike. And again, I'd like to thank Leaside Market for supplying us with hot dogs, rolls, and fries every week. Golden Cross Ambulance, who supplies medical attention for free. Post 37, American Legion, supplying us with ice and also allowing kids to go in and sell raffle tickets. To John Puza of Puza's Pure Food, who supplies us with cheese for our concession. Big thank you to Banquet Self-Storage, Stanton Scott, who allows us to have 2 big storage bins so we can put our equipment in it year-round for free. Thank you, Stanton. Also like to thank the Bells Falls Union High School School Board for the use of the field, as well as Mr. Jeff Potter and Matthew Gendron for making Sunday mornings happen. Thank you, gentlemen. I'd like to thank the golf committee with several members in the House for raising $7,600 this year for a great day and fun for all golfers who participated. Thanks again, and please let Jeff, Matthew, or myself, if you'd like to play next year in this tournament, June 24th, 2023. We'd like to thank all parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends who come out every Sunday to watch these games and purchase 50/50 tickets, as well as eating from the concessions. Without you, there'd be no league. I just want to mention the 50/50 winners have been very generous in donating back portions of their winnings each week. I'd like to thank everyone for buying those tickets, and I'd also like to thank Heather Patrick and Tina Burnham for helping me out selling them. Thank you. I'd like to thank Christy Leaside, Crystal Thompson, Doug McPhee for capturing plays every week via pictures. I believe they honestly do a wonderful job and post to Facebook so everybody can see, if you have Facebook. Thank you. Big thank you to Jimmy Ruggiero for directing money to our league in the name of his son, Vincenzo, who we lost in 2019. Thank you, Jimmy. to Jake Moore and Caden Haskell. These are both high school seniors who actually made kids come and help out via running the clock, announcing, doing chains, and anything else Caden and Jake couldn't make them do. Thank you guys. I'd like to thank Stephen James for announcing and spotter Jameson Nystrom, Will Hallett, and Jesse Darrell. And to Mary Keefe, Cole Moore, and Will Hallett, who ran our game clock. And to the chain crew, which was basically run by volunteers, some purple dogs, some high school kids. And I have Noah Seminole and Walker James, thank you. I'd like to thank Bree Jones, Travis Allen, Angie Parkers, who just did a wonderful job in the concession and raising well over $5,000 this year. Thank you. And a huge thank you to the people that volunteered. First up is Alexis Harris, who owns Lola's, not only helped us out, but also donated many things for us, and donated pizza, gift cards, soda, popcorn, and anything else you can think of. Thank you. And to John Sherrill, Nydia Simons, Bethany Young, Bambi, and of course, Dougie Fresh Roberts, who cooked his french fries in the concession. Keep in mind, our fry later was a little slow because the wiring in the concession is like your house. It's not great. So next year, we're hoping that they upgrade the electrical, so we'll have a big fryer later and you won't have to wait. We'd like to thank the referees that were here every Sunday, and also for the Purple Dog games to make our league safe and competitive. Jeff Illimore, Chad Illimore, George Lucia, Jim Starsky, and Devin Rose. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Laura Lockerbie, who's in charge of cheerleading, and Kathy Hartman, as well as all cheerleader coaches who built this program back up with record number of cheerleaders this year was astronomical. Thank you. Special thank you to the board of directors. Without their dedication and perseverance, this league would be in trouble. 5 of the 6 board members do not have kids in the league. Everyone's up here every weekend doing something, led by Commissioner Jeff Potter, Assistant Commissioner Matthew Gendron. This board works well together, and I'd personally like to thank Jeff and Matt for making our league the best it can be. We have not received the voting yet for New England Pee Wee football, but with Jeff and Matt's leadership, I can see us being voted once again second best Pee Wee league in New England. Thank you. As most of you know, Pee Wee football only runs 6 weeks, but behind the scenes, there's work done year-round to include fundraising, golfing events, meetings with other towns, how to improve their programs, how to improve our program. We also have coaches meeting to go over bylaws, and in the end, this is Connecticut Valley Football League with Fall Mountain and Bellows Falls School District first and foremost. I'd also like to add, on the Shrine team this year, there were 6 kids, 4 from Bellows Falls, 2 from Fall Mountain. Guess what? All 6 played in this league. So I'd like to give them a big round of applause. As most of you know, our participation fee has never gone up since '04. It's still $40, it's still $30, it's still $15. This year alone, we probably gave out more scholarships than we ever did, but you know what? We don't care. We're not going to let a kid not play for $40. If you have trouble, you know someone in trouble, please see Jeff, Matthew, myself, Laura, any cheerleader coach. We will get that kid to play. Next, and very importantly, I would ask 4 and 5 flag football coach is stand up. I think he left. 6 and 7 flag football coach, Chiz, stand up and stay up. All of you. 3rd grade team, Titans and Raven coaches, please stand up and stay up. Jets, football coaches and cheerleader coaches, stand up. Dolphins, football coaches and cheerleader coaches, stand up. Patriots, cheerleader coaches, football coaches, stand up. Packers, cheerleader coaches, football coaches, stand up. Purple Dogs, coaches, stand up. All right, folks, what you have here is why this league is successful. These people come up here each and every day, each and every practice, each and every game, and they volunteer. They give it their all, and we couldn't thank them enough for what they do. But I can say to you, you can thank them, and I expect you to now. Before I go to the first awards, once we're done in here, each team is going to break down with your coaches. They got certificates and what have you for you, just to talk about the season and what's going on. In the carpet cafeteria, I want all flag football participants in this big cafeteria. I want the Purple Dogs. Up back here in this section will be the 3rd grade team. Titans and Ravens. To my left here in the bottom is Packer cheerleaders and players and coaches. Behind them will be the Patriots cheerleaders and coaches and players. Right-hand corner will be the Jets cheerleaders, coaches, and players. And then right down here will be the Dolphins cheerleaders, players, coaches. First award I'd like to give out tonight is the Banquet Sportsmanship Award. This award was voted on to have a Banquet Sportsmanship Trophy. As most of you know, Fran was an active member in the community, and he was also commissioner of Pee Wee football for a number of years. And one thing he always stressed was good sportsmanship. After Fran's retirement, the league thought it was a great way to remember him in the years to come. This trophy will be a rotating trophy. And the winner of this year's Sportsmanship Award is the Jets. Is Ashley Guidance here? Ashley? All right. Next award, I'd like to call up for the 2022 Emily Neal Award for Cheerleading Champions to Coach Laura Lockerbie and the Packers cheerleaders. I would like now to ask Jeff and Matt to come up, present the George Cody Championship Trophy to the Packers coaches and players. Packers. to ask Nate and Tyler Haskell to come forward for the presentation of the Mo Haskell Coaches Award. The Mo Haskell Award started in 2009 as a tribute to Mo, who coached and refereed in our league for over 38 years. This award is not to be a MVP award, it's a coach's award. The criteria of the award is based solely on the following. Teamwork, puts teammates before him or herself, and also teaches younger players the game of football. Hard work and dedication in all practices and games, on and off the field, temperament. Sense of humor, knowing when and how much fun can be had with their coaches. And most importantly, number 4, loves the game of football. First award goes to the Packers, and that is Will Ham. Will Ham. Not yet, Frank. I'm getting on. For the Patriots, Carter Pierce. For the Dolphins, Kai Carson. For the Jets, Cole Lisa. And for the Purple Dogs, Steve Joslin. All right. Please take pictures. These are your Mo Haskell Award winners. Is to give away money. We all know the importance of selling these raffle tickets with the cost of equipment and registration fees. Sydney Sprague has done a great job of organizing this and making sure all our tickets are accounted for. Again this year, we have prizes for the top 3 sellers. At this time, I would ask Sydney to come up with the tickets. Is a $100 gift card to Athens Pizza, and that will go to Cyrus Hayes, who sold 144 tickets. Second prize, a $150 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, and that goes to Wyatt Quinn, who sold 243 tickets. And the winner of 3 Patriot tickets to see the Patriots versus Dolphins on January 1st, 2023 is the Rainey Boys, Wyatt and Caden, who sold 278 tickets. Tickets are all electronic now, so we need an email. Okay, so let's draw some money here. We have 5 100s, 2 250s, and 2 500 winners. First drawings for $100. And the winner is Paul Hazen, Charlestown, New Hampshire. Anybody remember? Excellent. Paul Hazen. Good sell. Good sell. Next 100, Benson Moore, Dummerston, Vermont. Next 100, Trish Rowell, Keene, New Hampshire. Anybody remember selling this one? Okay. No, we don't. Oh, here we go. Next 100, Steve Swain, outstanding. Welcome, welcome, Steve. Welcome. Last 100. Anyway, Elise Vandal from Lowell, Mass.
Thank you, guys.
All right, first 250, Joyce Hill, Chester, Vermont. Next 250. Well, we're going to take a shot at this one. Marcy's the first name. Charmin, Bells Falls, Vermont. Marcy Chandler? Marcy? Any Marcy in them? Oh, we got a Marcy. Wow, representative. All right, 500. Use the typewriter. Missy Bryant, Winchester, New Hampshire. You got action? Oh, yeah. One more 500. Chop this up. Last 500 is Mary Suozzi out of Walpole, New Hampshire. Suozzi. Before we break the teams, like Jeff said, I've been involved for 27 years now, and I'll tell you, 2022 was one of the funnest, best participated league I've ever been a part of. And that's a big thank you to all parents, players, coaches, aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers. So thank you. I really look forward forward to 2023. At this time, coaches, flag football, please pick up your medals before you meet with your team. Titans, Ravens, coaches, same thing. And Packers championships here. Everybody, again, thank you. What a successful season.